Are we streaming?
Send the notifications. Alright, and then let me check it on Twitch.
Yes. Let me know. Oh. Get you in group. Bring the camera down a little bit. Make sure everybody can see this
Mine's
beautiful
a little
face
high,
up in the
too.
corner. Go ahead. Invite you into the fellowship.
Thank you. We sound okay to me.
Yeah, you can hear us well. The music too loud, the music good.
Let me put the other one in and see.
Yeah, check it. Make sure you check it all the way.
Music might be a touch loud, but it's not too bad.
Okay. Well, we got fighting stuff that we were doing. So, what I'll do.
There we go. Because it'll be louder in combat anyway, right?
Yeah. Maybe that'd be a little bit better.
Sound like a plan to me.
Somebody gets on, maybe they can let us know.
So, I do have a pre-show topic for you.
Fine. Spit out the pre-show topic.
So you remember Multiverses?
Yeah.
It is the Smash clone that is DC themed, right? Warner Brothers. They
Right,
picked up a bunch
yeah.
of characters. It's been in a lot of trouble. You know, it had a big launch, and then they claimed that wasn't the launch, and then they relaunched it.
Yeah.
It was up twice and won twice. Almost, it seemed like it was going to, and then it didn't because Tekken won, thankfully. Game Awards fighting game. Well, recently, in a new short teaser for the game, short trailer,
Yeah.
they used audio, not they sampled audio, not they re-recorded their own version of the audio. They used audio from the old Charlie the Unicorn YouTube series without the creator's permission. And he's not happy.
I'm sure it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. That's, yeah.
So there is a impending lawsuit.
That's some good over here. I know that's treading on some ancient internet lore there.
Yeah.
Right.
As it probably wouldn't surprise you to learn, the internet has rallied behind them
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
because everybody remembers that video.
Yeah.
You know.
What's up?
I
Rima?
Why is this so big? You see that again?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
from
can
the
see-
Game Awards. That's why
Yeah,
it's so big.
yeah.
Yeah. We can leave it that way. We'll see if it's a
Okay.
problem. Yeah, no, the internet's not happy. There's been a lot of jokes about how we're going to take multiverses out into the Enchanted Forest and, you know,
Yeah.
across the bridge, up the mountain. But the biggest takeaway from this is that I had not looked into the current state of multiverses.
DC's multiverses and the state that it's in and some of the stuff they're doing. Apparently, they used some audio from Charlie the Unicorn,
Yeah.
and there's a lawsuit now
Pending, yeah.
pending. Okay.
Without permission, they used it. WB's Multiverses is in hot water. But it led me into digging into the current model, the subscription model, I guess you could call it, and that game is doing. Let me ask you this question, because it's free to play.
Fine.
How much would you pay for all the characters?
In multiverses,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't.
Okay. Is $120 too much for 32 characters?
Look, I don't. Man, I know it takes some work, but look, a lot of this is just B and S.
Yeah. I have a lot of problems with the game reviewer Joseph Anderson and his videos.
Yeah.
I'm going to quote him here.
Okay.
This goes beyond greed. This is ridiculous. It's absolutely garbage.
Now,
Yeah.
if you've got I don't have a problem with a game like coming out being $40 or $60, right?
Mhm.
But we got to come to a compromise. That because y'all don't put out, physical copies anymore, and you were just paying for a license to play it. It's got we got to have some kind of compromise here.
I'm double checking something real quick on this. Yeah, so it is free to play, but you don't get all the characters, and you have to.
Well, if you're doing like a demo and like, hey, go ahead and say, hey, like these are, you get these 2 characters, you can play. Cool, that's awesome. You don't need more than a couple.
Yeah,
free to play if you're given a good paid game, right?
You can earn them by playing the game. You don't have to spend the money on them. The math was done a while back, and it was close to like 500 hours of gameplay to unlock all the characters.
I don't. You know what? I don't know. Like how it would run, like how fun that would be.
Yeah.
I imagine anybody that hears my voice now has at least one game.
Yeah.
But they've got 500 hours in it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Right.
But I also know I could spend $60 and get the newest Smash game and have 55 characters for $60. Why would I pay double that for 33 or 32?
Yeah. I think a lot of it got to be, it's like self-aggrandizing. Right?
Oh yeah,
We've done something so new and spectacular. It's like, no, you haven't. Hey, I'm not saying it's not cool.
Yeah, but you can play as Shaggy.
But it's not a quadruple A game. All right.
Do you remember PlayStation All-Star Battle? PlayStation All-Stars is what it got renamed into.
Yeah.
So that was the way that game. I mean, you bought the game. You didn't have to spend $120 or anything.
Yeah.
But it was trying to survive on the idea of like, look how cool this idea is. You get to play as Dante and Kratos.
Yeah.
And it just didn't have the bones that Smash had. Because yes, a lot of Smash is hype with like all the characters and everything, but it's also a really good core gameplay underneath.
Well, I don't want to use just the word like party game, but
right
in that vein, right? On that, yeah, for sure.
And there's a reason people still play that one, even though it's been out since almost the launch of the Switch, right?
Right.
It's because the core gameplay is really fun. Yeah, some people still play it because they can play Sephiroth, but like a lot of people play it because the core gameplay is still really fun.
Yeah.
Are they going to be saying that about Multiverse in a couple of years? Probably not.
Not.
That was a really weird visual bug. There was like a ring icon right here on my screen.
Really?
And then when I turned, it moved with me, and I don't know why. There's one on the map up there. Oh, well.
All right.
Yeah, that's your hot news minute to start the stream off. People being people, trying to take advantage of people.
Dum, dum, dum. Okay. Oh, it's supposed to be... I'm not going to say what that was supposed to be, but actually I came out more like something else. Bothered me. All right, hold on, wait. Look, what are we doing?
We're supposed to talk to Baratant.
We'll keep pushing the story quest.
But we also had one you said to kill orcs in the Pelennor field.
Well, we've got a couple around here. I'm good pushing the story quest because that's what these ones. We're trying to get through the. We're not speed running the story quest, but we're pushing it.
So I told you I would tell you what's going on with the chair situation.
Oh yeah.
So Black Friday.
Yes.
I ordered a chair. It's a really good deal. Regular office chair.
Sucker, they got you.
From Amazon.
Yeah.
The chair came in.
Yeah.
It had no feet.
Had no feet? Is that what
had no feet.
I forgot to move my table back.
Uh-oh.
That's all right. It's cool.
But your drink.
It's all right. I'm going to sit up. I've got my water here.
Okay.
I'll keep it away over there.
And that in and of itself is pretty funny that they came in with no feet, right?
Yeah.
But then also a model that I'd ordered, Games Workshop model, came in with no feet.
It's so your screen is so dark.
It is. I need to bring my gamma up every time. And then, as if all that wasn't bad enough, then a proxy model that I got for a really good deal on Etsy also came in with no feet.
Okay.
So I had like 3 packages that came in within a week that had no feet.
I'm sorry.
And so Amazon gave me my money back, told me, hey, keep the chair. We can't send you another one. And I was like, what am I supposed to do with?
Half a chair.
Yeah, I can't even put it together. You know, they were like, we don't care. We're not taking it back.
Right.
All right. Thankfully, the models, they sent me replacements, and so then I had a bunch of like pieces to kit bash with. But
So you kit bashed your chair?
yes,
Heck yeah.
so I'm sitting in a regular chair still.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
Stupid chair.
I think we stay on the road once we get through
I think so too.
the gate. It goes right up to the end. All right.
In gold.
A little bit further. Change over.
Right behind you.
Ah. I got my legend moved over right in the center of the map. I'm like, I'm smart.
Up to Kratos.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
you're right. I should just listen to whatever big Twitch streamer is up right now and got whatever chair they're using. Is Ninja still doing stuff? Can I call him?
Well, it is what it is, all right?
Go find PewDiePie and send him a DM. Be like, hey, what chair should I get? No, the big one now is Asmongold, right? I just asked him what chair I should get.
I don't know. Look, there's big names and stuff.
Seems like every time I turn around, somebody else is the new big name, you know?
Well, I mean, it's what it is right now. I mean, everybody,
Mhm.
you know.
That's some lag.
I mean, I think there's a lot of people that just enjoy doing stuff.
Yeah.
But even that, yeah, I mean, it's not near as free as it, or doesn't feel near as free as it once did.
Yeah.
I don't need the stable master. I just need you to know who I am.
Well, I think there's something about being in like a huge chat and a part of something, you know?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yes.
You're right.
That's it. You're gonna quit.
We still got to try and play some Steel Hunters, Free Boss. I would tell you we could play this week, but it's Christmas week, so probably not going to happen.
Okay. Well, here's our guy we're supposed to talk to, huh?
Yep.
I am alive.
You're probably going to make that text bigger.
The
The beta's over?
spirit.
Well,
What?
the beta's over for Steel Hunters. I was really enjoying that beta, too. I wanted to play more and just haven't had time.
Yeah, understandable.
Why would you do the beta before Chris, but not week? Maybe I guess they don't want to run the beta during. Just do the beta again next week. That's how you do it.
Yeah. Just
You
take
know.
a Christmas break. Everybody
Yeah.
wants off.
Mhm.
Don't make anybody work.
Yeah.
You know. So nobody has to try to bug fix nothing. All right. I forgot how that guy sounded. Let's see what he said. Say, I am alive, and I still possess the fighting spirit. I will not retreat to Minas Tirith until the very last moment, and you will not be able to convince me. It is futile. Much of my family evacuated Minas Tirith and went to the Vale of Tumladin, among the last few wagons, but my brothers remain in the White City. I can still slay wargs and their riders in Talath Anor, and every foe I dispatch means one fewer to menace my brothers. Aid me in this. You are an adventurer and can do a great deal of good in this land beyond the Ramas. Once we have faced these threats, I give you my word that we can return to the North Gate. All right. Good. The wargs to kill. What do you
Should
say?
I unplug this?
Yeah, probably
Okay.
so. Yeah.
We do still have Helldivers. Also, I like the idea that you said that, like Casablanca will always have,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But what is this about a 2000 super credit kill zone set? I'm unaware of this. There's an oven here
Yeah.
and a field here.
Yeah.
We need to go kill wargs or warg riders. Are there other quests in town we should grab while we're in here?
I think each one has it. Might have one or two, but I don't see that. There's one on the back side on the other gate.
Okay.
If you wanted to go look.
It can't hurt to grab them, right?
Of it, you want to grab them because you play your character throughout the week.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bit behind you.
When I can.
Yeah, when you get a chance to, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get to explore and everything. But right now, the book quest for me is yellow.
Oh, I got you. I don't even see any quests around here. It's fine. We'll do. We'll kill some stuff.
Yeah, there'll be some stuff up.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's gonna be.
It's a lot of super credits, but I do like Killzone. I haven't thought about Killzone in a hot minute.
Be a better number if it was one more.
Yep.
Yeah,
That is true. Yeah.
Yeah,
That is true.
that is the way of the game.
No,
It's just this whole area. Huh?
I'm always trying to find more quests to grab because it also is more XP if we do them. But I
Yeah,
also don't know if you can grab these quests if we see them, you know? Good. I have a big lighting something in a couple weeks.
that guy didn't make it. Quit knocking me out. I'll fight you in the brush. I can't say a thing.
Boom.
Hey, Betty. I'm gonna put a stat to you, okay?
I am still red lore master from last time. So my damage is quite high. But my tankiness is quite low. Who needs health if they can't hit you, right?
Right? Yeah.
Why would that matter? Oh, well, that's nice at least.
What's that?
That they gave the second set for free due to the backlash. I wish it hadn't taken the backlash, but that's still nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of... I understand the appeal of wanting to start an economy around your game that you can profit off of. But it's just... always seems like a weird kind of like straight up like cash grab.
Yeah. You did really good damage there, too.
Yes.
I mean, that's what killed a bunch of MMOs over the years, right? Was doing cash shops that were way more expensive than they needed to be.
What? Yeah, you know, and a lot. It was such a. It was, and I think there were some epic fails. Like if you, I've heard of a game called Tabula Rasa.
Yeah.
That was like a big hyped MMO. And you spin me right round, baby, right round. But and it just died. Like this big high time, like everybody was trying to do an MMO.
Yeah. There was one I really liked. It's still technically around, but it's not what it used to be, right? Called Secret World.
Okay.
It was a puzzle-based MMO, where the puzzles were like the secret layer below the world, you know, that you were having to parse. And that was one of its biggest problems. They introduced a cash shop to try and make up some money. And that is fair, my friend. That is fair. Remus and I were going to try and play the beta last week.
Yeah.
And last week, I didn't get home till super late. And I sent him a message, and
You've done well.
I figured he was either mad at me or asleep. One of the two.
Yeah. It's one of the two. Fine. I don't want to touch you either. Uh-oh. There's a time zone difference. If
Yeah, just a little bit.
You
Just a little bit.
I have to deal with.
It's worth it, though.
Come on, Trey.
Hey, well,
Hey!
we did we did not stream last week, but we did still watch Gundam last week.
Yes.
And we also watched Gundam today. So we have 6 episodes of Double O to talk about.
All right. So the arc hasn't been very long to go from hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. right?
Mm-hmm.
We're, what, 2 steps away from Clone Wars? Is it?
Getting kind of close. The innovators have been introduced.
Yes. Yeah.
Regetta,
Don't do it.
Healing Care,
Revive
Revival.
Yeah.
a new returner, and they've only said his and Ribbons Hallmark, and they've only said his first name so far. But Bring.
I was talking about you earlier, Will. We mentioned Char's counterattack, and I was like, I can never trust Will again.
In 6 episodes, the 00 Gundam has gone from being the best there's ever been to malfunctioning to
Yeah.
now it needs another upgrade.
Yeah.
I don't like the writing in season 2. I just don't.
And no, it really feels like it's trying to stretch it. I don't think, like, I kind of agree with you. I think season 1 kind of, not the greatest wrap up, right? Not a perfect wrap up,
But it was satisfying.
It was, there were sacrifices and loss.
Mm-hmm.
And
Hurry
yeah.
up, Rundgren.
Look, man, you can't get on here. Come here. Starting it out well, there. Look, I'm trying.
The reveal that they had never... I'm losing my voice again. Yeah. Amuro. The reveal that they had not explained to Lyle about the man that killed his brother, even though that man has been around burning down all of Azatistan, basically, doing stuff.
Yeah.
They just didn't tell him. Just...
There should have been a sit-down session.
Yep.
I gotta tell you about your brother. I gotta tell you about the guy killed him. I gotta tell you about this guy right here, right? I want to tell you about Setsuna. You're not gonna trust him,
Yeah.
but
You need
your
to know.
You need to know your brother did. Okay.
Mhm. The everything with the reveal that Sumeragi and Kati Monacan were not just in school together, but were friends, and the fact that they didn't figure that out before, but now have. All the stuff with Tieria being like, I don't know why I haven't told them yet. Why haven't I? It's like, no, I don't know either, man. I really don't. I don't understand why you haven't told them. It's something.
Yeah, it is definitely one of the Gundam shows.
I think the shot layout of season 2 is still really good. There's some great shots.
I don't think there's been a few because we're kind of reminiscing over some and trying to remember the exact. As I've been force fed Gundam over these past few months, years.
I really
Times
like
irrelevant.
Alleluia and Marie. I think together they're really great. I like those characters a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
When Marie, not even meaning to, just shoves the dagger in deeper when he's like, why would you stick around? She says, because Alleluia's here. I wouldn't abandon him.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, you deserve that one, buddy.
Look, stand up for yourself.
Also, he got all those people killed. And that's just been moved on now. He's just a member of Celestial Being now, hanging around, doing stuff.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, kind of an unnecessary character, but Gundam never does that, right? Have kind of a character that really doesn't matter.
No, I mean, it's never happened before.
Anybody get caught trying to get out of the base, right?
Mm-hmm.
They could have had anybody get caught.
Yeah, it's never happened to
that.
Beecha and Mondo and Uso. Also, I don't mean to just complain, but I am. Because I really don't like season 2. I've said that many times. Trans Am indeed.
That is the highlight of season 2.
Still love Trans Am every time it happens.
And
I get excited.
Trans Am.
Every time.
Awesome.
Marina Ismail has had her whole country burned down. And all she can think about is Setsuna FC.
Yeah. It's went from a rough soap opera to a really bad soap opera. No, there's a twin.
The reveal of why they call him Mr. Bushido, just because, well, some people call me that.
Yeah. No,
All the
I
setup.
remember you went around. You keep saying that to everybody, and then did you just go around to enough people and hope that would catch on? Hey, some people call me Mr. Bushido.
All the setup of Graham Acre retaking his name from people thinking that, he was responsible for the death of one of his squad mates before and proving that he's better than all that. No, it's just gone. He's Mr. Bushido now.
Yeah.
Just like, how do you take a setting that is so well put together that you took all that time to build and lead everything together and go, yeah, it's all the plan.
Okay. As a concept, a masked Mr. Bushido
Yeah.
in a Gundam, in an armor, in a suit,
Yeah.
whatever you stick him in, right? Known as a one-man army.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that concept,
Absolutely.
right? But for somehow, Gundam makes it not really work.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do a whole series around that.
You absolutely could. And I know a lot of people complain that Ali Al-Sanchez is back. I don't care about that. It doesn't bother me at all that he'd come back. He's half robot now anyway. What's it matter? My real complaint is, he's back and he's so much better again. And it's like, okay, why is he able to effortlessly defeat 2 Gundams and then runs when 2 more show up?
Yeah, the fights kind of a little bit off balance.
Bring Stabity runs in, cuts off Exia's sword, or 00's sword, I'm so sorry, and then runs away again.
There's so much, that's the battles now.
Yeah.
It seems like is like, okay, run in, cut something off, run away.
Remember the excellent fight choreography from when the Flag Fighters team tried to take down the Dynamis in season 1?
Yeah.
And Lock On deftly shot off the shoulder of one, and as it was recoiling back, it still fired at him, and Haro had to. It was all well plotted out, and now it's just throw things at each other.
Yeah.
At least Alleluia gets to cut people in half sometimes.
Yeah.
That's always fun.
Yeah.
We did get our Tieria Arde dressed as a girl.
Yeah. Love that.
A little callback to Turn A Gundam.
Yeah.
There's no reason for Luis Halavi to be at that party except to have a breakdown in front of Setsuna and realize he's part of Celestial Being. That's the only reason she's there.
Well, I mentioned it's like we talked. I said season 1 kind of was good enough. So the ending of season 1 was enough. And then it's like, but then it's almost like a toddler telling the story. And I don't mean to crap on writers like that, but it's but really he had a plan for even if he got shot, and then and then there's still this secret that I bet you didn't see coming. I don't know. It's kind of rough.
I like a lot of the characters still, even with the way that they've been treated. Alleluia's my boy.
Well,
for 4 episodes, all he could say was Marie.
Yeah,
he's finally got his tongue back again.
True.
It's very true. It's very true.
The like character design wise, no, really no complaints. Gundam design wise, like suits.
Oh, I love the Gadessa.
I don't. I think the only one I really don't like that much is the one that old Al Jazeera drives.
Yeah, the Thrones of Eye.
Yeah,
I understand.
Yeah,
its legs are very strange.
That's just I've got I really don't have a problem with the leg fight sword thing. That's pretty surprised that.
I love that. Yet. That's cool.
Yeah. Thank you, Naima. I appreciate it.
But no, on the whole, this is still better than Destiny.
Yeah.
I think it's even still better than Gundam Seed. But I definitely feel the decline of Season 2. And for anybody that's like, oh, you should have warned us. I did. I did warn you.
I promise I did. I heard it.
I do like that he doesn't call them funnels. They're called fangs. I think my favorite part of these episodes, other than, Alleluia and Marie hooking up, because I love those two characters together, was still the flashback to Ali Al-Sanchez shooting Michael Trinity in the chest.
So how? The question is, has or has not season two fallen into darkness?
All in the darkness. I forgot to make that a sound alert. I've got to do that. We still have another Seed movie to watch whenever that one gets finished.
Yeah.
You have any other thoughts on Double O this week? Or
I'm gonna try not to.
Setsuno was fine these episodes. He didn't do anything bad.
No,
I think Lyle was pretty good too. I think it's dragged down a lot by the innovators, right?
yeah. It's not so much the little stuff. Like scene by scene. It's just like the story
Yeah.
itself overarching overall. It's like we gotta pull. Let me reach into the. I can't remember which one it was. I was saying this. I think this lady's just reaching into like a hat to pull out random phrases.
Oh yeah, that was
the break.
That was Seed.
I am a Gundam.
I am a Gundam indeed. When she was like, "Rise from the ashes, Gundam."
Yeah,
Yeah,
all kinds
that
of
was Steve.
stuff every time, right? It almost feels like they're pulling out like, so what's the next secret?
Yeah.
Ooh, innovators.
I wish I could tell you we were done with that, but we're not.
I'm sure we're not. I see the writing thing.
All I'm saying is, about the time you start introducing characters called Healing Care and Revival, we've gone too far. It's time to back it up again.
I don't know. It's hard though to really judge anything on the names. It's
Sure, I just think there's a very big difference between even unfortunate names like Char Aznable, right?
Yeah.
Or Seabook Arno, and names like Bring Stabity.
look, good villain. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you don't understand, Trey. Her name's supposed to be Healing Carrots. I'm aware of that fact, but that's not how they spelled it, and that's not how they say it.
Just say it. All right. All right. We're gonna
You ready to see what he has to say?
Bear taint here.
Yeah.
You've done well, my friend.
You have done well, my friend. Is this Gerard Butler?
Oh, it could be.
Doing the 300 thing? I too have slain many of our enemies.
Disappointed indeed. That's me right now.
It seems that two more cross the river from Caer Andros for each one that I defeat. This does not seem to be a battle we can win.
Ooh.
Before I can return,
All right, I'll read this one
we have
faster.
to recall the scouts I sent forth from
We are
Crete.
nearing the end now. The Mordor host that pours into Talathornor shows no sign of slowing. I am almost ready to return to Minas Tirith. But first we need to recall two of the scouts I sent forth from Crit host. Go to the northwest and to the northeast until Kengrail and Brunion. That is, it is time for them to return to the North Gate. They have done well, but now they must think of their safety. Find them quickly. They are sure to be in danger if the situation north of the Ramnus worsens. Defeat any enemies you come across as well. We may be readying for our retreat, but that's no reason not to strike at our enemies while we do.
Also,
Okay.
like, I'm very disappointed. I haven't been this disappointed since like what happens with Gundam Age, right? But there's a comment that Ribbons makes in these episodes where he says, "We stick to the plan. The plan has never failed us." So either
Those are planned.
right,
That's what he. You
Either-
don't understand the genius. He knew that was going to happen.
Aeolus Shinberg planned for Alejandro Corner to subvert the plan, shoot him in the head, and then be defeated by the Gundams. Or Ribbons Allmark is ignoring that happened.
Look, that guy ran everybody's DNA
Yeah.
through the quantum analyzer and could see all possibilities.
Yeah. You're right. How silly of me to question.
Right. All right. You got it up on your map where you heading?
Yeah, we gotta. Oh, actually, if we go out the other way, that other circle, the other quest ring is there. I don't know if you have that quest or not.
I don't think so. Go the other way?
But our scouts are up north. I just like the idea that he's telling Regine Regetta and Revive Revival, no, the plan's never failed. You know, don't worry about it. And they're just like, but what about when Alejandro... Nope, never failed. There's a quest ring here, but there's nothing here.
Found it. And it went away.
Reformation, it's a reformed version of the plan? Yeah, maybe so.
Did you kill?
I killed a dude.
I just killed the dude, man. It counted for me.
Everything's fine. Nothing ever happens.
All right.
Alejandro Corner doesn't exist. What do you mean? Apparently we're supposed to kill 8 of these dudes while we find those scouts. I mean, you've heard that hit song, right? I killed a dude and I liked it.
No, stop it.
Right? Isn't that how that song goes?
I'm going to turn you in if that one such a parody.
Call the parody police. I do like how it's just any foes, too. It doesn't have to be...
Yeah. Don't kill people.
Specific.
All right.
Sure.
Hey, they're all working for Sauron.
That's right.
Come here.
So they must die.
Throw my mug at him and beat him with my fists.
We're gonna mug him.
Like a real gentleman.
I don't think I can get across the river over here. You gonna type something but you forgot? Then it must not have been important. Was it about Alejandro Corner?
Alejandro.
The movie's worse. Oh, we're gonna get to the movie. The movie is definitely worse plot-wise, but I do think the movie has a couple big saving graces. One of those is a certain character gets to have a super cool moment. The other is that a couple of those suit designs in the movie are really good.
Okay.
And the last one is that there is a completely ridiculous scene that never should have been in a Gundam series ever. And it is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Other than that, the movie is absolute garbage. But it's garbage in like a fun way, you know? Like it's not like Seed where like there were some good things but then a lot of bad stuff.
Yeah.
It's more like Destiny where we just laugh and joke about it the whole time because it's terrible. Yes. Yes. Oh, that movie's so bad, but that one scene.
Well, we got it, right? Now we just got to find the folks.
Yeah, we gotta find the dudes. Or dudettes. I'm not sure who these scouts are.
They're this way. Okay, up here.
Across the river.
Okay.
Yeah, the movie suits are pretty good. I don't adore one of them, but the rest of them are pretty good, and I don't hate the one that I don't adore, you know? I think my problem with it is I like the first version of that suit from season 1 way more.
Oh, do you?
But I don't want to say any names because I don't want to spoil for you who lives and who dies.
Fair enough.
There are wargs attacking me. And my wolf is nowhere to be seen. The problem with Gwishki in these zones is that there are enemies that do big circles.
Yeah.
So he can't kill them, but then he doesn't keep up with me, so he just despawns.
All right. He's done with you. He's. I'll catch you with him later.
Right. He'll call me back.
I need to catch up with you.
I found one of them. Found one scout.
I'm man, all the way over here. I'm right here. 10 feet away, I got on my horse.
You just didn't want to walk that 10 feet.
Sorry, I didn't.
Congrail.
Urging retreat. Excellent. Run away. Run away.
Well, just be careful running that. There's enemies over. Okay, you vanished. You're fine. I do really like the Zabanya. That's a really nice suit. And I love the Quant. I really do love the Quant. I didn't love the Quant very recently. I don't know what it was about it before I just didn't like. But having seen the 00 in action again, I remember how cool the Quanta is. And so, now I love the Quant again.
Okay.
It takes very little for me to love a mobile suit.
I understand.
You know?
I didn't mean to go into the river. That's all right. Hopefully I don't have too many things chasing me. I got a few things.
Into the river.
I got a few things chasing me.
Oh, I'm being chased by some stuff too.
I
But the
should
good
have
news
Lord
is-
John.
I have. Rip that horse.
Yes. Yes.
Well, you know.
I got another. I'll pull it out of my horse pocket.
So, speaking of horses, there is a weird magic card that you're going to get mad when I tell you who it is, but I kind of want to build a deck around it
Of course you do.
because it's such a weird, dumb idea. So basically, Bill Fernie can be your commander.
Okay.
And if he is, you can, when he's blocked, you can let somebody else have control of one of your horses, and then he's no longer in combat, so he doesn't get destroyed, right? But he's a mono blue. There's not a lot of horses in blue,
Yeah.
so you got to have some way to make tokens that are either shapeshifters that count as horses or the few blue horses.
Yeah.
And it's just a really weird. I don't know why they made that card that way, but I kind of want to do something with it.
And every time you attack, your opponent gets a chance to hit you in the nose with an apple.
Yep.
Only if they're playing
Do you have
Sam.
this quest up here?
Do I? Yes, I have.
The heart
I'm
is pretty
worried.
good.
We're in a desperate attempt to finish that one. Way up there?
Yeah, should we
Looks
go
like
ahead and
it.
go
Yeah, all right.
turn that one in while we're here?
Yeah. Get thee back. Get thee to an honorary.
My favorite suit in the 00 movie, though, is the Brave. I love that suit. I need to get a kit of that suit if they make a kit of that suit. I'm being chased by so many things right now. But I will feign injury so they think that I'm dead and leave me alone. Suckers.
There be wargs. That's another
There's
word.
so many wargs up here. Racist commander. He just throws horses at people. He gives you control of the horses, you know. There's a kid of the Brave. I need to get one. At some point. I'll ask Dark who sells it for the best price.
Yeah, what kit was she talking about the other day?
Which one? The
She got ships.
oh, let me check.
I don't remember off the top of my head. I want to say it was the 30.
I'm dead.
Oh, are you?
Be okay.
I will come res you.
I'm gonna get some experience while I can. All right.
I'm here to res you. You have been resed, sir. I think you were surrounded.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the Exia Avalanche. That's from the manga. It's very good.
You can bulk purchase them. Yeah.
I mean, you're probably not wrong, honestly. I just have to stop buying other stuff first.
Okay, so what are we doing
The
here?
Orc Captain over here, right?
Somebody got to be up. Arc captain. Got the wrong way. Got the wrong quest targeted.
What quest is this? What? It says it's calling the tides of orcs, but it doesn't count for that one. So why is that flashing? Did we come all this way for nothing?
Yeah.
All right, game. You gotta stop this. You're
Punch
being
it.
ridiculous.
Punch it.
All right, let's get out of here.
Why you drag me all the way up here, man?
The game told me to.
I'm going back to Krithost.
To Gridhost. I'm
Around
going
the
to
house.
dash.
All right. Dash away.
I'm going full speed.
I'll
And I
dash.
will even turn on Rolling Thunder. Did you hear that?
No, missed it.
You bam!
I'm not close enough to you.
I can't do the Thundershark voice very well.
Okay.
From, Oh, you're gonna hate me. Shoot to Thrill. For a second there, I was like, what is the name of that song? Like this, I don't know how much you love them. This could be a make or break for our friendship.
No.
Okay. I remembered though, so.
Yeah. Now, Glenn would probably look at you like you're stupid.
Right. Yeah, that's fair. What are we doing tomorrow? I have family that's come in from out of state, and I'm going to be visiting with them.
I don't know. We're standing outside weapons in case drones fly over it.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm also going to be burying a cow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have a backhoe?
Yeah, we got a tractor. But lost the oldest cow this week. The milk cow. She got snake bit.
Really? Mm-hmm. Snake bite took her out?
Yeah, she was very old, and snake bit her right under the jaw.
Yeah.
And yeah, I thought it was an abscess. It was acting just like an abscess,
Yeah.
and then it wasn't an abscess. So then talked to a vet, and they said it was lumpy jaw. So we started trying to treat lumpy jaw, and didn't have the vet come out because it would have been incredibly expensive. And all they would have told me was it was lumpy jaw anyway, because that's what the vet apparently had already decided it was.
Yeah.
But it wasn't lumpy jaw, and so by the time we figured out it was a snake bite, it was too late to treat it.
That's rough.
What can you do?
Well, the usually, you know, it must have been old, I guess, because snake bite by itself, you know,
Right.
you just want to take out
Yeah, she was ancient. We weren't even able to milk her anymore. You know, she got so
Lead
old.
the way to the gate in Ramos. I will be right behind you.
I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Yeah,
Appreciate it.
right on, man.
The good part of it, at least, is that I learned a whole lot about treating abscesses, lumpy jaw, snake bites, and even cancer in cows from this. I learned a lot about what I should do immediately. So,
Well,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Love you too, man.
Almost.
It'll be here soon.
All right. Is it, yeah, tomorrow's Christmas Eve, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. It's right here at us. And then Wednesday be the Christmas day.
Yep.
Probably try to find something to eat tomorrow, I guess.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
But, so if you found them both, I am glad to hear it. Now, lead the way to the North Gate and Ramos Echo. I'll be right behind you. Okay.
So we go back
To
to
the guard.
Ingbold or whatever his name
Yeah,
was.
the guard there. We
Come
got,
on, Trey.
We got Rohirrim horses.
There's so many areas up here they're not sending us to, though. Do we get to go here later?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's back to the Eastfold. I know the Eastfold very well. One of these days I'll explore those areas. But it is not this day.
Not this day. Nice. All right. Come on, man. We can go back to the gate.
I'm going to dash.
I got a dash button too.
So I took, for my AdMech army, for Warhammer, I took my Belisarius Call,
Yeah.
which is the big leader guy, and I'm running them as Dark Mag, which are like the Chaos Corrupted version. So I was like, well, I can't just have a regular call. I got to do something to him. So I ripped the book off his feet because, you know, bad guys don't read books.
Right.
And then I took one of my Necrons, beautiful model, but you know, it was worth it for the sake of this.
Okay.
And I took some small necklace chain and bound the Canoptic Spider, and then ran like a bit of the chain up into the call's hand, and then put him on its back. So it's like he's forcing it to walk for him because he doesn't want to walk.
There's a fight going on right here.
Yeah, I fell into the water too. Oh,
And
that's
you
the problem.
You're gonna stand here and watch it. Yesterday.
I'm being chased. I can't get back on my horse. I'm back in the Pelennor fields. On Primaris Marines. I wish. That would be so much fun to do. No, it is both at the same time the easiest in some ways and coolest kit bash that I've ever done, and I think it invalidates most of the rest of my work. Because it was so much more simple than doing the other stuff I've done, and it looks way cooler than the other stuff I've done. So, you know.
As long as you're not doing, you know, I refuse to do on the Elfish on the shelf. I'm doing Custody on a hoagie, or you know, something like that.
Yeah.
On that.
Not a bad idea. I did get a Custodes Combat Patrol as an early Christmas present from somebody.
All right.
I could do Custody on a hoagie. Not that I could eat the hoagie afterwards, but you know,
Yeah.
you probably wouldn't want to with all that plastic on it.
Fair enough.
That affront is not yet returned.
I know you're busy fighting this guy.
Yeah, but talk to us real quick.
Hey, but hey, some of the scouts will turn. I'm grateful, but I have need of their weapons, as you can see. Marathons? No, not see him. Did you say he was coming? Oh, we can't wait too long. If he is coming, he has to get here soon. All right, man. We gotta wait for marathons. You guys.
Rubicon Primaris. I can't target this one, guys. You'll just have to handle that one on your own.
But they count as 2 of the orcs in Pelennor Field.
Yeah.
And at 13. We scared them. 10 seconds more. They're terrified. Going back and forth.
What's on sale this week while we wait for the...
I don't know. We still got to do the code.
We do still have to do the code. Remus didn't remind us.
We cannot wait along.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Got me as the delay came in. I guess
right.
I'll have to accept it. The code is keys, please.
Oh, yeah. Do not want to miss this one.
Yeah, this is a very good code.
Do not want to miss this one for sure.
Let me copy this down for the chat. And the please is PLZ.
Keys, please.
There you go.
Does that look right?
Yes.
Keys, please. Is that what you're saying? Okay. Keys, please. Keys, please. Okay, yeah, you put it in the chat. Good deal.
Your check will be in the mail, sir. 5 keys. Cannot beat that.
That's no joke, man. That's a real nice little Christmas gift.
There.
Because you're gonna get. You should have done that one wrong. I could have got some really good stuff. Is it bound to account or is it bound to
Oh,
character?
that's a good question. Let's see.
Bound to account. Okay.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so you could hold on to them.
Yeah.
I wonder if I want to use these on him. I probably should. Or use them on one of my other characters to give him a boost. I'll use them on him.
Well, either way, you should get.
Well, one right now.
All right. Let's see what you get.
Ooh, an Aegis of the Traveler, which I can't use on this character. But it's a good shield. A sophisticated birder's outfit. Okay.
Yeah.
3 universal ingredient packs. And 900 modes of enchantment.
Right. Okay.
Let's try this birder's outfit on.
As for
It's not bad. Yeah, I could wear it as cosmetics.
yeah.
But I'm going to put my regular clothes back on instead.
Okay.
but I will keep that. That's cool.
I don't think I have. Maybe in. Oh no. Let me go ahead and loot all. Oh, look at that! I got one. I'm gonna open this one. Trey. You want to open loot boxes? I want to open loot box.
Let's open loot boxes.
I did. All right. So I got Enduring Greaves of the Traveler.
Ooh.
It's not better than what I got on, but it does have essence slots, so I could probably bump it up.
Right.
Need to. So I got a sophisticated birder's outfit.
Very nice.
Ooh, Tome of Extraordinary Experience. I'm definitely gonna use that. And then I didn't get near the most. No, I got 240 motes of enchantment. What'd you
Okay,
get?
I got 900.
900. That's pretty good. Pretty good haul.
The XP is a pretty good get too, though. That's pretty nice.
No, I'm gonna send those over to Rungren, because Rungren's the man.
I agree.
We
Makes sense
cannot
to me.
wait any longer. Right,
Okay, so now we gotta
right
fall
the
back to
city.
Minas Tirith. Cannot wait any longer. Let's fall back to Minas Tirith. Ride to the city.
But what about Baratate? I guess he didn't make it. Let us ride.
Ride. Oh, ride. All right. To the city to Minas Tirith. Big old building over there.
So, I don't have time to play video games lately, but I did re-download. I haven't booted it, but I re-downloaded League of Legends.
Did you now?
Because playing Steel Hunters got me in the mood to play a MOBA.
I feel in my soul. I feel that. Yes,
I'm probably going to
in
play
my soul.
one match and uninstall it again.
Shit, that's how it starts. I'll just have one.
Thank you.
Come on, Trey.
Thank you.
That is right. Yes.
Teaming up on me here. Even brought Kira
Let
into
him
it.
have it.
That's fair. That's,
Yeah. Yes. How you feel about that, buddy?
that's fair. I have so many things chasing me right now.
All right. Well, we're gonna get to the gate. It's up here.
I'm almost there. But realistically, if I play anything, I need to be playing Trails Through Daybreak if I'm going to beat it before the end of the year.
Yeah.
I want to play Path of Exile again. I want to play video games again. It's nice getting to sit and play LOTRO.
Right. Okay, I'm in the city gates.
There's a Haradrim scout following you into the city gates.
You'll regret that. Oh, look, I'm floating. There you go. Now I'm off the horse.
A Warg Rider followed me into the city gates. He's dead now. I don't know if you saw the big flash of lightning on that Warg Rider, but he's dead now.
So we're at Imrihill. Where are you, sir? You over?
Over here. The Prince of Dolemroth.
Wait, that's Huron. I gotta turn something into him too?
What do you?
No. He's got to quit. So where?
Very nice. He's over here with me.
Oh, that foolish me.
Leggings of the Anordian son.
Good plan. Sounds like a solid plan, Remo.
Very nice.
What can you tell me of the situation in Talathano?
You have already returned. I did not expect to see you so soon after departure. What can you tell me of the situation in Talathano? You told Imrihill about your encounter with the Orcs, Wargs, and Sulahar, Easterlings. That's the Sulahar Easterlings that occupy Ker Endros and have poured into Talath Anor. A second force. It must be a pincer attack. Enemy has been planning this for some time, and soon each host will close upon the city. Will make the triumph of Gondor all the sweeter when those plans are destroyed.
Absolutely.
Gotta pick some pants. Do I have runes?
I agree, Remus. I think that's pretty good. In January, I will beat Dragon Quest 1 again, Dragon Warrior. I beat that game every year, every January.
Okay.
It takes no time at all to beat, and it is one of my traditions.
We can keep that. That sounds good to me. Sounds excellent. Is it, Nightbot?
Oh, well, that's wonderful. That's so good.
I'm not quite level. It's medium. I need heavy. What are these down here?
I need to equip those pants.
I'm gonna finish those.
I gotta stop losing my voice.
Cities will soon be encircled by our enemies. Time is short.
It's not. No. All right. I'll read for Imra Hill while you're looking over your.
Go ahead.
While you're re-equipping there. Get
I shall
yourself
listen.
set up. Minas Tirith will soon be encircled by our enemies. Time is getting short, but we must fill the hours or minutes that remain to us with preparations that will help us survive the approaching onslaught. While you are surveying the situation in Talath Anor, I learned of a handful of folk who desire your assistance with matters both large and small. Go to them and see what they need, if you can. Mithrandir wishes to speak with you at greater length about your encounter with the enemy commander in Osgiliath. Find him in the citadel atop the city. Orador, the chief scribe of the council, was impressed with your work on his behalf and asked you to speak to him within the Dome of the Sun in the Sixth Circle. The council was waiting for Ingold to return to the city. Perhaps your experience beyond the realm of Echor will be of interest to them. In other council matters, the captain of the garrison has been trying to improve the morale of folk remaining in the city. Find Echidon and see what you can do to help.
Okie doke. I have 4,000 will now. So much will.
Can't the live commentary?
Can't play it to live commentary or record it to live commentary? Like, is it a technical issue, or is it hey, I can't focus in and do live commentary at the same time?
So we're playing this game.
There is definitely the problem with live commentary. Play and speak, yeah. Yeah, it is not as easy as it seems when people make fun of Let's Players.
What are you doing? Where are you going?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. So we can take up the horse and go up to the Mithrandir first because he's on the top level,
Okay.
right? What's this?
Sounds good to me.
I miss. Yeah.
4,000.
The citadel's out of the city. Is it right here? Is this stable master? Yeah.
Yeah, so it's the Sage's tier, I think, is the closest one to the top?
No,
Or is it...
the Citadel, right? Is there not one up there at the Citadel?
There's not.
So it would be the master's tier.
Okay. Regular or Swift?
Let's do regular.
Let's
oh,
do
wait.
it.
Master's tier. There it is. Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Save some silver. Enjoy the city.
We ride.
Oh, right. Yeah. We got to.
Yeah. It's not as easy. People in the comments will always be like, oh, listen to this lame commentary. And it's like, yeah, you try it.
Yeah. All right. So if I got it straight, after we finish off the second season, there's a movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
00 movie, Awakening of the Trailblazer.
Is that one step up from an innovator? That's okay. Yeah. Well, 2,000 points.
Well, banning that word that I can't say now for the rest of the stream.
I agree.
Let me pull up the list for what we have after 00. It is in a pinned message. So after 00 is Unicorn,
Okay.
which is great. And I will go ahead and say now, I've made my decision on which version we're going to watch. We've talked about it back and forth a lot.
Okay.
We're going to watch the OVA version. So that is 7 hour-long movies, basically.
Okay.
The other option is to watch a 24-episode, 25-episode season. The season does add a few new scenes, but it also ruins a couple scenes from the OVAs. The OVAs look better. The OVAs have the full music. So I think the OVAs are the way to go. We're going to get to Raise Your Flag. We're getting there. But I think that's the best way to do that because
Okay.
the Will and I had talked about it a while back, and the TV show, for all the cool like little new things it adds, it takes away from a lot of the other scenes.
Okay.
A bunch of the gag anime and ovas. We could watch Gundam Sound, but specifically there is a really important scene that for some reason they cut in the TV show and put half of it in the next episode, but also put another scene in between it. It kills the pacing of that scene.
Ah.
So,
All right.
after Unicorn is Gundam Age, which is where we're going to get back into a time where there is no dub for a little bit.
Okay.
And Age has a really good first 8 episodes.
How many episodes is it?
26.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't watched the ovas yet? Well, there you go. And yeah, Will's suggestion. I was on team let's watch the TV show for Unicorn
Okay.
because I do like some of the new scenes, but I think Will ultimately is right that ruining some of the pacing is not worth the little small things they added. If we want to, hey Bandit, if we wanted you to see those scenes, I could just show you those scenes.
Right.
Better to watch the better version of the show.
Okay.
And then after Age, I can't believe I'm still losing my voice. After Age is Build Fighters, which I love.
Okay.
Love Build Fighters.
Now, I do believe I heard you talk about that before.
And
I
then
think with you, like you, Will, and Dark one night on one of the podcasts we were doing, when you were talking about that.
Then we have a choice whether we want to do the series that came chronologically after that, which I assume is what we'll do.
Yeah.
Gundam Reconquista in G-Reco. Or to do the sequel series to Build Fighters Try, which came out as the next series.
Well, we've only got one. We've only done one out of chronological order, right?
And that was when we watched the Gundam Wing movie,
Yeah.
because that came a little while later. So, my opinion, we watch Build Fighters, then we watch G-Reco, then we watch Build Fighters Try.
Okay.
Because it is its own show
Fair enough.
in that universe. But maybe we'll do a poll when we get there,
Yeah.
And then after that is Gundam The Origin. And then after that, which is the Char story. We go back in time to Universal Century and we get to see Char stuff. The OG is the OVA, absolutely. Then we have Iron Blooded Orphans,
Okay.
which, you know how I feel about Iron Blooded Orphans. I love
Yeah.
it. Now, during Iron Blooded Orphans Season 1, Thunderbolt came out. Like, during the end of that. Yeah, 100%.
Y'all are so. Oh.
So we'll have IBO, then Thunderbolt, then we'll have Twilight Axis, which is terrible. But thankfully it's very short. Then we'll have Build Divers, and you already know where you're going to sit on that according to Reboss.
Right.
Then we have Gundam Narrative, which is movie. Then we have Build Divers Re-Rise. Then we go back and we watch Hathaway. We have the Doan's Island movie, Witch from Mercury, and then the newest one, which is Requiem for Vengeance.
Okay.
So, it may not seem like it, but we are over halfway, and we're making good time.
All right.
We don't talk about Build Divers. Or you talk about Twilight Axis. We also don't talk about Twilight. I think most Gundam fans have forgotten that happened.
Okay.
Not
Where's
me. I haven't forgotten it. That's true. Geeks. Gundam Geek will be out by that point.
All right. Where's the? Where do we get up?
That's the way down.
This way.
This city's very confusing to me.
Yeah, especially at the top. Yeah, it is big. Like, but usually I can find the stairs. I don't see them.
Are they? Nope, not back there.
Oh, right here.
Aha!
By the barber.
Also, Bandit, I'm getting caught up on Kamen Rider Gav. I'm on episode 12 now, Gab. So I'm getting there. I'm getting caught up. I want to be able to talk to you about it again, so I'm getting caught up. I've been watching it on my phone while, like, busy at the church, like in the office. Nobody's bothering me with anything. I just have paperwork to do. My phone's set up. I'm doing paperwork.
Gotcha.
Every once in a while, I have to go, wait, hold on. What did they just say? And then Twilight Axis? Yeah.
Just for the record,
Rugged is so bad.
I can believe it. Like Star Wars Christmas special.
Yeah, sort of. Like in a weird way. Imagine somebody said, hey, I want to make a Gundam series,
Like Ewok movies.
but I want to make it in 6 5-minute episodes, or 3-minute episodes, basically.
Okay.
Because there's still, like, music. And that's going to be the whole show. That's all it is. You had a tough time with the newest episodes or with something else? Hopefully everything's okay.
I must hear what you saw in Osgiliath, and I must hear it quickly.
That's fair, Remus. I don't blame you there.
Yeah.
What do you have to say, Mithrandir?
There you are. I suppose you've been north of the Rumbus Echo on Imrahil's errand. Let me get the mic here. I told you to assist the Prince of Dol Amroth, but soon afterward I regretted doing so. There were some matters I should have asked you about in greater detail, but I gave away my chance by sending you away. It is all set right now, and if you have returned, then I will worry at it no longer. I must hear what you saw in Osgiliath, and I must hear it quickly. No, not here. Speak to me if you are ready, and we will depart together for the old archives, where we'll find the first and oldest collection of scrolls in the city. I think your tale may require further study, and that is where we may conduct it. I wonder if we're going to split up.
I wonder. Also, that's rough, man.
Let us go
12
to the
deaths
old
against Duo.
archives and speak on the way.
Battle Network 4. Mega Man. Requiem for Vengeance is the last one right now.
Let us go to the old archives. You may begin the tale of your experience in Osgiliath as we walk. But perhaps I will have heard its full extent by the time we have arrived. We must not spend too long poring over old scrolls when battle is so close upon us. My heart tells me that there is something we've overlooked, some detail that may be of use in days ahead. We must know what this thing must be.
Also, I need to correct something real quick. I'm so sorry. I said earlier it was the Wing movie we went out of order for. It was the Seed Destiny movie we went out of order
That's
for.
right.
Yeah.
Right.
Cannot
Much
explain.
more recent.
I hope to learn why here in the old archives.
Very nice, Bandit. Well, we didn't have to split up, but I don't know if you're here with me or not.
I am.
Okay.
Where are you going?
I was going out the wrong door.
Don't go. He's right here.
Hey, Mithrandir. Hey, Gandalf.
Welcome to the old archives. They were carved into the pier rock in the center of the sages neath when the city was still called the Tower of the Sun. This was the original library and storehouse of the city, and it remains a trove of ancient knowledge and secrets. There's much to discover in the scrolls and books that are here kept, but few in these days give much thought to these dusty shelves. There is no semblance of order to be found. It was in these dark chambers that I found the scroll of Isildur and learned much that I needed to know. All right, what we got? All right.
My favorite part about that idea is that manga is such a visual medium
Yeah.
that I would have to be like, and now on this page, Kira looks sad.
I'm just gonna lay on the couch.
And then
he fell into
darkness.
Yeah.
That Kira cry for seed freedom was very apt.
You're telling me.
Gandalf's worried about the commander we met in Osgiliath. Gothmog. Hey, he's in my orc deck.
Gothmog, the Dread Terror.
I'm 100% part of the problem with magic today.
He claims to be Mordrith, reclaimed from the void.
That's a problem. What do you think, Gandalf?
And neither of those are his true name.
What is his name, Gandalf?
It's Mithrandir.
Oh, you're right.
True name was Erna, and he was the last king of Gondor.
Okay.
Erna was mighty, and he did not lack for courage, but he possessed none of the caution that could have saved him from doom. He had great victory at Fornost when he defeated the Witch King of Angmar. That victory stirred his pride to great heights. The Witch King fled. Prince Erner believed he had nearly rid Middle-earth of that terrible foe, and cursed his failure to end it there. Years later, the Witch King issued a challenge to Erner, now the King of Gondor, and he summoned him to Minas Morgul. Erner went to that dark city to face his hated foe, and was lost. We know now that his will was mastered and became the loyal servant of his former enemy. Took a new name, Mordrith, and was given the rule of Angmar while the Witch King managed the interests of Mordor elsewhere in the Middle-earth. Through your own efforts and those of the Rangers and the champions of Angmar he was defeated, but it seems that victory was not to last. He maintained some bond to his former life, and had allowed his dark master to draw him back before he was lost for good.
Well, how could you serve this guy?
All right.
His will was mastered.
So we gotta look.
I would not have expected this turn, but that is cool. We do need to end Mordorith for, like, ever, though.
Yes.
He gotta go.
He's done enough damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Studying scrolls. Why are you making me study? He's a scholar.
I'm right here.
Get looking.
I'm digging. Also, Bandit, we still good for Friday? And if so, what we doing? Because if we're doing... I found it. I'm a scholar. I found it. If we're doing Borderlands, I still got to try and get that patch. Oh, you found it too?
Yeah, I got it over here in the scrolls.
Well, fine. Mithrandir, I found it first.
You had better fortune than I did, for I have yet to find anything. Let me see this scroll. Mithrandir takes it from you and quickly reads the yellowed parchment.
I'll work on it.
After a moment, he looks up at you again. There are matters of interest in this scroll. It speaks of not one challenge, but two, in detail of which I was not aware. It appears that the Witch King challenged Erna to ride forth, and the king was dissuaded from that foolishness by his steward, a wise man named Mardil. That name I do know, for he will become the first of the ruling stewards when Erna disappeared into Minas Morgul. It is from his line that Denethor draws his authority.
Well, that makes sense.
Erna did not ride to Minas Morgul alone.
Who rode with him, though?
He was accompanied by a retinue of knights, and they disappeared with him. Some of these men you may have seen before, transformed into Kargul. The scroll bears their names: Orelong, and Calatur, Silmathir, and Masselnis. I cannot match these names with their fates.
Okay.
These names are not familiar to me, but I do have a dim recollection that a man named Orelong may have committed some heroic deed at the Battle of Fornost. It is the barest hint of a memory, but I've not even that for these others. Makilnis is a common name among the women of Gondor. None of the histories I have seen include any women in the retinue of Erna's knights, but this scroll appears genuine to me, and I have no reason to doubt it. Some of Erna's knights have returned to trouble Middle-earth as Kargul, but the power he wielded as Mordorith seems more deadly than theirs. We should expect he will not be more powerful still in his guise as Gothmog. And yet somewhere behind his mask does any of Erna remain. He was bold, but foolish. Can it be that Gothmog will be the same?
He might know. I'm legitimately lost at this point. Not that I'm not following along. I just have no idea where this is going to go. I did not expect Mordorith to actually be
that's
the last king of Gondor.
Yeah. Let's see what. Oh, we got to search some more here on this side. Okay.
I'm digging over here.
Oh, I don't know which one of us found it. I guess it covered both because it's saying.
I found a book over here.
chilly, but okay.
Yeah, that must be the darkness that consumed Anor, last king of
Yeah.
Gondor. Hey, that's what the Witch King challenged him to, was a game of Aram, and
Yeah. Downloaded a gotcha for him.
then it was over.
Yeah. Got you now, buddy.
I had to change his name, flee the country, you know.
We found something else. Ah, yes. This book contains his diagrams describing the passage of succession through the line of kings and then through the line of ruling stewards. Did you see? Here is Mardil, the first of the stewards, who ruled Gondor after Ernel was taken into the darkness of Minas Morgul. Mardil swore an oath to rule only until the king returned, and each ruling steward has made the same vow. Mithrandir looks around, furtively, ensuring that you are alone. When he is satisfied that you are alone in the archives, he continues. Perhaps at one time the stewards believed the line of kings would return, but that possibility must now seem quite unlikely. We should not speak of it, even here. But there is one on his way to Minas Tirith who will remind Denethor of his vow. The king may very well return to Gondor, and the rule of the stewards will no longer be necessary.
I'm glad that you loved Lotro. I am. One of these days you're going to play with us, Remus.
I don't know how well the servers would do. Honestly. I would hope it would do great.
Right.
All right. We'll not speak a word of this to anyone, but I fear that we have may overlooked a crucial detail.
Okay.
Where are you going, man?
Bear likes to walk and talk.
Our mutual friend approaches the city in the company of his Dunedain kin. If Gondor survives the war to come, he will claim the kinship. He will trace his line back through the years to Isildur. But what if someone else seeks to claim that right?
It's a very important moment.
What if Ernor claims the kingship?
My cow was on the table.
He descended from an Enorian, brother of Isildur, in unbroken succession. If he can prove that his Ernor, his claim to the throne is stronger than Aragorn's. We must prevent it. That's what we're here for.
Mm-hmm.
We must prevent the return of this king.
I really want to, Remus. I kind of want to stream it, but I know it's a long RPG. So I feel like it would take a while. But I've heard such good things about it, and I've kept myself completely blank.
It done so well at the Game Awards.
Right.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen gameplay of it yet, you know?
Trying to avoid it, I understand.
Mm-hmm.
All right. A lot of reading to this one. May come to nothing. There are few in the city who believe that a man might return from the darkest depths of evil. Though he was once Ernor, he has worn many guises since he was the king of Gondor. He cannot be the man he was. And despite the rules of succession, he is being corrupted by Angmar and by Mordor. But we must remain alert. If Gothmog does not seize the throne of Gondor, we must oppose him, no matter the cost. All right.
I'll never be able to look at my Gothmog deck again the same way.
Now you know.
Yeah, it would eat up a lot of Fridays. I think it'd be
Metaphor?
fun, but it would eat up a lot of Fridays.
Oh, you had to work it in there, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
New Year's resolution, play metaphor.
Right.
We should leave this place. It's no longer comfortable or as familiar as it once was. All right, let's get out.
I love Valkyria Chronicles 4. Your friends love Metaphor? There's a part of me that every once in a while is like, I could stream again on a random Tuesday night, but it would be such a random thing.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be able to be scheduled. It would just be
Gotcha.
like hey, we're gonna stream tonight now.
Yeah. Surprise! We must keep each other's confidence on this matter until no one on the true nature of Gothmog's lineage. No good can come of it, for Gondor or for this Middle Earth. I do thank you for your tale, though it be unpleasant and worrisome. Better to know and prepare than to be taken unawares. For now there is a city to defend. We must set our will to its defense,
Will.
and all other matters fade into the background. They are lesser matters for as long as the gate and the men defending it stand strong. May that be a long time. May that be long enough.
I just imagine now,
Finish.
cue it in your mind, right? You're at Imladris. You're at the scene on the terrace in the movie. You know, Aragorn says, "You have my sword."
Yeah.
Legolas says, "And my bow." Gimli says, "And my axe."
Yeah.
And then you just hear, "And my funnels."
Right.
The Balrogs coming at Gandalf. And just
No. What you're saying is that if they'd have taught Gandalf Trans Am, that
Yeah.
fight would have been more interesting on the
Oh.
bridge. It'd have just around him.
he would have had him, yeah. Remember the RDR streams? Those were very fun too. That's my thing of like we don't get to stream through an entire game anymore like we used to,
Yeah.
and so I kind of want to start trying to sneak in some Tuesday streams.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you. I did. Thank you. Yes.
But just know that if it happens, Chad, it will not be a standard thing. It will not be like, hey, every week we're doing this. It'll be the next time we stream on Tuesday, it'll be this.
Gotcha.
You know?
Fine. We got people to talk to.
Yes.
We got to. Where are the other ones?
Arador Ekadon.
Yeah.
Arador is in the Dome of the Sun.
Okay. In the second circle.
Ekadon.
I think we're close to the second. Is in the second circle.
Yeah, he's at the south end.
Okay. Okay, so we need to go find the way down. Where is it at?
Remus mentioned the Valkyria Chronicles 4 streams.
Yeah.
That was the first time that I had cried on stream. Oh. I did not intend to do that. The story was good, but it wasn't like moving me that hard, you know?
It wasn't the Armored Core?
No, I didn't.
Six?
That was after.
Okay, just checking.
But there is a specific scene in that game where a main character dies, and the
They
guy
gotcha?
that plays one of the other main characters, like he'd been a decent voice actor all game, but he dialed it in for that scene,
Yeah.
and like he was breaking down in the booth for that scene, and like I get real emotional when I hear other people being emotional, you know.
Understand? Yeah.
And so it got me.
Sucker.
It worked. That guy needs to be in more video games, is what I'm saying.
Just saying he did a good job. That's all I'm saying, okay? Oh, wait. Are we going the wrong way? Yes. Gotta go back the other way. Gotta go back underneath.
No. And if you want to relive those old streams, they're slowly all going up as new uploads on the VoDs channel.
Yeah.
And when they go up on the VoDs channel, they go unlisted on the main channel. So they're still there. You can still watch them from the playlist, but it helps the searchability of the main channel. But they're new uploads on the VoDs channel, so you should go back and watch them on the VoDs channel.
I'm going in the Dome of the Sun.
I got to shill every once in a while, you know?
Yeah. I understand. God. All right, so what are we looking for in here?
Arador, not Achador. Yes. Yes.
All right, it is. Yeah, we did something.
The council has a plan to assess the city's food stocks.
I'm glad you came back. The council has just heard Ingold report of the situation in Pelennor. The captain of the Outwall painted a picture, but it was not a rosy one. Marathine and Myrdal have been working on a plan to assess the food stocks and other supplies from the city. They could use your assistance. They're right over there. We're glad to have your help.
Okay, nope.
I want to help him.
We never did stream the first game either. I think the first Valkyria Chronicles is a really good game. And it's got Vice from Skies of Arcadia in it. That's how you do, like, crossovers. You didn't have to pay extra for Vice. He's just in the game.
Yeah.
He's just a full character. You can use him as soon as you recruit him. You know? Redemption was pretty great.
The burden of governance is heavy. But it is especially so in time of war. We have not seen Stuart Denethor since Prince Imrahil carried his son back to the city. But we do not need to hear his words to know what awaits us. A siege. Possibly a long one. The greatest enemy during a long siege is not necessarily the foe outside the gates. The greatest enemy is hunger. Within the gates shut, we will not be able to resupply the city. The farms and fields that feed Minas Tirith in peacetime will be cut off from us by the lions of the enemy. They might as well be on the moon for all good they will do us. The only food we will get is the food we already have. Mirrodil can tell you more, but it's worrisome. It is a worrisome fact that we might simply not have enough.
Also, for anybody that remembers the Valkyria streams, I'm going to hit you with
These inventories will help
like
us
the nostalgia
ration
bullet
food
and remind you
during
about our
siege.
boy Aladdin, the bald sniper. Haven't thought about him in a hot minute. He was our MVP.
Okay.
Wonderful character.
What did he have against bald people?
No, he was just bald.
Okay.
He wasn't sniping specifically only bald people.
Okay.
He was bald.
I have taken stock of the flow of goods into the city over the past few days and combined it with the existing lists of food and supplies we were storing. This has given me an inventory of our goods, and I have divided it into sections for each of the main storage rooms of Minas Tirith. I ask that you take these inventories, one for the goods of the upper stores and one for the goods of the lower stores. Speak to the guards outside and each and show them my mark, and they will allow you inside. Compare the inventory with the actual goods and ensure that we have all the supplies we expect. Only then we will be able to properly ration the supplies if the siege proves to be long.
And we never did finish that Fist of the North Star game, did we?
Oh man, I played Fist of the North Star. What was the? Okay, I have beat Fist of the North Star. The fight, yeah. Oh, what is that handheld?
The
Neo Geo?
Neo Geo?
I don't think it was the Sega CD. I think it was a Neo Geo.
Okay.
That's what I beat it on.
I haven't played that one. The one we were talking about was a newer one, but I played the old.
But I hadn't even thought about it.
Right.
That's the only time I played a Neo Geo. Okay.
Yeah. What was the Dreamcast version? I played the Dreamcast game as well.
Oh my gosh.
Ad time? Oh boy. It's about to end. The ad will end soon. We will defeat.
I'm leaving you.
the
Where are you?
ad. I'm right behind you.
Oh, you are.
And then you
you're not-
vanished on me. Oh, you're behind me now.
Well, you're not on my map.
Yeah, you're way off over there in my map. Add over. Play through one and have Alicia. Alicia's so good in Valkyria Chronicles 1. There's no reason to use anybody else. She is a one-woman killing machine.
We missed something up here. Back here that we're supposed to go.
We're supposed to go to the entrance to the upper stores in the northeast section of the 5th circle.
We're on the 1, 2, 3. We need to go down one.
Okay.
I'm just wondering why there's a ring right here at the dome of the thing. But there's one in the 5th circle, one in the 2nd. All right.
Where do we go to get down?
Where do we
Let's see
go?
here.
Where do we go now?
Oh, I see it. It's down this way.
Ow, ow, ow.
Especially if you, like, in Valkyria Chronicles, the speedrun tactics for that game are actually, like, really useful for a regular playthrough if you're just trying to beat it in a relatively quick time.
Yeah.
Because if you immediately boost scouts to the point where you get grenade launchers and just run Alicia, you will clear most of that game with no troubles. It is so crazy how good she is. Rosie's pretty sick too in the first game, but then you get Alicia, Rosie, and Vice. You're set. You don't need anything else.
Back to the other side of the...
I just stopped to grab that plaque. I think I
Oh,
already
that's right.
had it, but
I got you. Yeah. A lot of plaques for stewards and kings.
hey, lady, keep training lore masters. We need more of them. Have a good one, Will.
Have a good one. Appreciate you, brother.
Also, just clarify those. If like random Tuesday streams, definitely not starting this Tuesday.
Starting Christmas Eve.
Just to clarify.
Run, run, run.
Yeah, lots of running. If you've ever played an MMO, most of the time you are traveling.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey, King. How's it going, man? I bet you do. Working retail this time of year is not fun.
Oh, yeah.
There is a suspicious character right here. Do you have this quest?
I've got the one to talk to this lady right here.
Oh, I'm fighting a thief now. Also, I nearly instantly killed that thief. All right, I'm gonna let him live.
You are
Well, there's
welcome
a
to
thief
enter
right
the
back there if you want to
stores,
stab
but
him.
remove
There-
nothing.
Stop, friend. On whose authority do you seek to gain access to the upper stores? You show Tolharil the inventory for Miradol. She recognizes the mark of the warden of the stores. Aye, that is his mark. You are welcome to enter the stores and compare its contents to your inventory, but remove nothing.
Very well.
Good man, good man.
Let's go into the upper stores. They said this was stores. I don't see anywhere to buy anything.
Right?
What is woohooing them away?
What am I'm gonna play song 2 by Blur. Woohoo!
Let's see what he needs you to do is he needs you to go to his place of work, and in the parking lot, just start up a concert, and then everybody will stay in the parking lot instead of going inside, and he'll get a break.
Gotcha. I know, I'm tired. Sorry. Like The Sims.
Oh, yeah. Woohoo!
Wait. Do we have something in inventory?
You gotta
I
go
got
to the very
presents.
back of the upper stores.
Thought we did.
Don't know where. Is it up on the next floor?
Maybe.
Getting a little bit of lag in here.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about that because I'm a little jumpy myself.
Yeah, it's fair.
Only Schmiegel. My precious.
I don't see an option to count anything.
Go to the very back. And use the upper store's inventory.
So it must be a thing that we can interact with.
Yeah.
See, when I hear woohoo, I think of the old yoo-hoo commercials. Yoo-hoo!
All right. I don't see anything in the inventory I can click.
There's got to be an interactable thing.
Oh, I've got
somewhere.
inventory overload. Look in the inventory. I need to clear something out. I'll eat this right here.
I do not have anything impending. There is a thing here, an item that she gave us.
Yes. Okay, so they're properly accounted for. All right. Go stand in the back, man.
That's odd. Normally, the game will give like a pop-up thing that says this is a good place to.
Or put a little symbol by the...
By the quest.
Yeah, by the quest.
As you're standing in front of it, yeah. We had when I worked for a tech company that sold retail, that sold technology. We had a customer come in the front door. Cameras are right there, right? You walk in the door, you can see the camera department. I'm working the front desk. They turn to me and say, "Where are the cameras at?" I said, "They're right there." They said, "Okay." They walk over to the cameras.
Getting called out, buddy.
That's true.
You're
They
getting called out.
When I was working at Best Buy, they turned around, walked back to the desk, and said, "I didn't want those. I wanted TVs."
Okay.
And I said, "Well, the TVs are over there," and pointed to the TV wall. And they said, "Well, how was I supposed to see that when I walked in?" Despite the fact that they walked in the door and looked at me, and behind me was the TV wall.
Look, I'm going to the soldiers tier, okay?
Yeah.
Tell more about it as we slow ride down.
My response was just, I don't know, ma'am. I don't know. And she said, "Well, you work here. You should know." And I was like, "Ma'am, I don't know anything about this
Okay,
place."
hold on. that ramp just jacked us up. We're both like halfway on horses. I don't know. I got I've got trauma from that visual. I don't know what happened.
Didn't say security cameras. I did. I signed a lot of people up for Best Buy credit cards, including myself, and I'm still paying it off. Don't get credit cards if you're open.
That's a noble woman.
No, it was the worst. We had one lady on Black Friday, right? We had multiple stations set up to check people out. I was working one of them. We had a lady come through that had a cart full of stuff. Too much, indeed. She says, "Here's all the stuff." I was like, "Okay, cool." I started scanning stuff, and she says, "I want to pay with a gift card." I was like, "All right, sure, yeah, no problem." And she hands me a stack of gift cards.
Yeah.
And it was 400 $10 gift cards.
Wow.
And I had to manually peel off and scan every single one of them. And
Right.
the guy in the line behind her says, "You have got to be kidding me." And she says, "I'm just getting my stuff, man."
Yeah.
So I had to do it. The manager's on the radio going,
Gift card dig, yeah.
right? Manager's on the radio going, "What's keeping the line so long over there?" I was like, "This lady had 400 gift cards." He was like, "Oh." I was like, "Can I tell her no? Please tell me I can tell her no." And he's like,
Nope.
"No, they're legal gift cards that we give out." Like,
Yeah.
"All right, well, she's using them then."
Yeah.
They came up to me afterwards and they said, "We had a lot of lost sales on your register because how long your time to transaction was." It's like, "You told me to take the gift cards.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?"
Yeah.
You're like, "Well, this is going to reflect poorly on your review." I'm like, "Let it reflect poorly. I don't care."
It's so dumb.
I would quit. I thought about it. I really did. I had another job at the time. It's a good thing I didn't quit because the other job fell through. But,
Just saying. Good. I didn't know that it was going to.
Right. I had no way to know.
All right, down to the soldier's chair.
I did quit. Yeah, but I quit much later. But that was one of the reasons. I quit after they let me go 3 times, not because I'd done anything wrong, but because they promoted me and then got rid of my position.
Good plan.
It worked. They convinced me they didn't want me.
Yeah.
It taught me the most valuable lesson I learned working retail, which is no matter what they say with their mouths, they actually don't care about you at all. No matter how many times they say, and you've quoted this before, no matter how many times they say, "We couldn't do this without you." Yes, they could.
Yeah.
Not only could they, they've been planning to be able to do so. Retail. I had a guy try to fight me once
I'm sure.
because I was trying to sell a TV to his wife, and he was convinced that I was trying to get into her pants.
Yeah, TV's a gateway.
Right, yeah. They say I'm fired, I'll still show up. But he was like, "Well, I see what you're doing. You're just trying to butter up my wife and sweeten her up." I said, "Sir, I don't have any interest in your wife. I just want to sell her this TV."
Yeah.
So we're not buying nothing from here anymore.
Calling themselves
Okay.
the withered tree.
You're not upset?
Cruel to
No?
the city.
All right. You do this one.
Okay. Only a fool would deny that things look bleak for Gondor. A group calling themselves the Withered Tree has begun committing acts of cruelty and dissent within the streets of Minas Tirith, and their actions have lowered the morale of my men and the folk that remain. These lower circles of the city are especially at risk of suffering at the hands of the Withered Tree. Perhaps the passwords for the upper levels remain out of reach, at least for now. If you would help raise the spirits of my guards and of the citizenry, you will tear down any seditious parchments the Withered Tree has posted upon the walls. While you do this task, speak to any despairing folk you find and try to lift their spirits. Hope may be in short supply, but even a little of it may go a long way during the trials we face in the hours ahead. Confine your search to the first and second circles of the city. Very well.
Yeah. It was Remus that decided to try to demonetize us today. Okay.
Yeah, that was my goal. Just install that TV and then install something else.
That's awful. Oh, God. Terrified.
No, I wanted to make my sales numbers for the week so I would
Right.
get my boss off my back.
Just buy the TV or don't. I don't care.
Well, at one point, they gave us scripts to read, right?
Oh, man. I hate that.
And they said, you have to say everything on this script or you're going to get written up. And so I would say it all. I would look the customer in the eye and say, look, I have to tell you all of this stuff.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. And then I'd say it. The manager would come by and go, well, you don't sound very enthused to say these. It's like, no, why would I be?
All right.
A 9-month installation. Yeah, Rungren, you got any fun retail stories? I've been talking retail.
Fun? No. No fun one.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Go. There you go.
I'll enjoy the day off. Thanks, boss.
All right. Get a little more gameplay in, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. None of these are counting for me.
None of them are counting? Oh, so they're all going to respawn?
Do this.
Oh, boy.
Sorry,
I guess we can do the circuit in behind, right?
Yeah.
We'll look for the last one I'm missing. Any bad stories from retail, Rungren,
Oh, man.
that you feel comfortable telling?
Okay, it's respawn. I don't. I've had some. Because, like, I work convenience stores and. I had, quite a few different retail stuff. And people are people. Therefore, they're terrible.
That's the truth.
Yes, they now got one. Should have been looking at it sooner.
Yeah, I didn't even notice. Also, apparently I was supposed to be inspiring despairing citizens the whole time, too. So just keep an eye out for those, because I didn't realize I was supposed to be doing that.
I'm speaking convincing words right now, buddy.
Very nice. Worked at a market stall for an hour, failed to descale some fish properly, and went home. That is wonderful. I just imagine your boss coming back and be like, where'd he go? I don't have a lot of dramatic, a great gas station story. Very nice. I don't have a lot of dramatic quittings. Almost all of them were just like, look, here's my notice. I'm leaving.
Are you talking about the guy that? Are you talking about the murderer?
Okay, you gotta elaborate on that one. You can't just say that and move on.
I want to make sure. I'm wondering what you. Okay.
Gotta come back this way, trying to find more people.
So I worked at this. It was a video rental.
Okay.
Oh,
You have told me this story.
Gas station.
Chad hasn't heard it, so please go ahead.
Right. Video rental and gas station.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there you go. Very nice. Very nice.
But it was a slow night. This guy comes in acting all weird. Actually call guy. Actually, I'm on the phone. The guy stays up here. He comes in, goes out. And look, this is not. Or it was working a basic gas station at night. This is weird people coming in. It's not like it's so rare.
Yeah.
But you still give an eye on him. The guy goes to the ATM and starts taking out money. And he's having trouble with it. And so he hollers at me, and I'm on the phone. I'm trying to close. I gotta get one more.
I'm still looking for people.
Yeah, I'm missing 3 people. I don't know if there's anybody down that way. So You know, fine. He gets aggravated, says something to me. I'll say something back to him. You know, it's not. I don't care. Anyway, I get off the phone with Adora, and get up and I'm going back, and I'm closing, right? And he starts apologizing. He asks for something to write on. He needs to write a note, and this pad and this paper. And he goes out and he sits in his car for a while. So he's writing something. He comes back in, and he's standing at the cash register, and I'm sitting down in the chair. And there's a big window right here, so I can see the gas pumps over to the right. Big window on the right. And so I look to my right, and police officers are coming across the parking lot with their AR-15s, like body armor on. And I'm just sitting in the chair. And they open the door. They come in. This guy puts his hands up. They bust him. They take him. They get him back. Like, put your hands behind your back. Put your hands. And they're wrestling with him and everything. They kind of get his hands behind his back, but then they tase him. Then everybody goes to the ground. I'm just sitting there. I'm like 5 feet away from the guy. They take out this really large 45, set it up on the counter. I'm just sitting there. There's 6 cops like wrestling with him on the ground, right? And it's like, I realize they want to get him, but you're not. You just tased him. His muscles are not going to be supple, okay? And anyway, they get a pistol off of him, set the big 45 there. But while they're wrestling, like every once in a while, a cop will look up over the counter at me, and I'm just sitting in the chair, you know, because I know I'm not getting out of here now,
Right.
and I just wave at the cop, put my hand down, and gotta go back. Finally, get him up. At one point, one of the officers laid his AR-15 on the counter, like right here. Like, man, if I, you know.
Yeah. That's a terrible decision in any situation, because you can't trust the person at the counter.
I have to deal with all that crap. The detective, I had a couple of detectives that come up and talk to me about it, because it's all on video.
Yeah.
So he's seen the video, and in the video is just me sitting there, you know, while the SWAT team comes through the store, and the one detective was like, all he said was, "Well, I watched the video. I knew I had to meet this dude. What? What do you mean by that, man?" Okay. Look, y'all, it was like Christmas for y'all. Everybody's excited. They got their body armor. They got their fancy weapons. I'm not about to start jumping around. All right? Hey, everybody.
You guys do your thing. I'm good.
I'll be here when you're done. And I was supposed to get off like midnight and get out at like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh.
Had to explain that to the boss tomorrow. Like, hey, this is why I had to stay late.
Completely understood. Because she had to come up there with that. It was awful. And it turns out the guy, it's a tragic story. It turns out the guy shot and killed his wife with their baby there. It's a terrible story.
Yeah.
Going through stuff, and he happened to stop at Powell's right after doing it.
Yeah.
Or at work. Probably shouldn't have said the name, I guess, but that's what it is.
Best Buy's out there too.
Yeah, right. I thought that was a night. Like, come on, man. So I had to go to court for this, and I'm sitting up in there in the dock. All right, so Remus will know what I'm talking about. They're asking me about it, and they're showing the video back, and of course we've got the jury over here, and they're watching it, and I really don't want to be there. I don't want to deal with the government at all if I can help it, right?
I don't blame you.
And I'm sitting there, and the jury. Okay, I'm gonna lay out the courtroom for you. You got the lawyers, attorneys right there, and the defense is over here. The guy's sitting over there. They got 2 attorneys sitting over here for the prosecution, judge, me, jury's right here. There's this side of the jury room going back, and there's like 10 police officers.
Okay.
Now they're showing video, and I'm just explaining what was going on, because they get like his hands are like this when they tase him, right? I'm just saying,
Right.
hands behind his back when they tase him. So I pointed that out, and I'm looking back over the jury who's been looking at the tape and just doing like tennis between me and the tape. I look back, and as I'm looking back towards the jury, the police officer just glaring at me. I was like, "What? You saw it? I didn't."
I'm just explaining what's on the video.
Look, man, don't get mad at me. I think I had him, but I mean, it's okay. I understand.
I bet that was a fun day. Not the good fun, but
I mean, I understand that they want, no, we've got to get justice for this lady.
yeah, absolutely.
You know?
And this guy's already been proven to be willing to hurt somebody.
Yeah.
You know?
I was stunned. It was like, I'm just saying what was there.
It doesn't change the truth of the matter.
It doesn't
You know.
it doesn't change the fact that it was a weird night for me.
Yeah.
Gosh. Because we did not get to got to finish up, get ready for the siege before we do that.
Before the epic battle.
Yeah,
So we
but
might
it-
still have one more Monday before the
Yeah.
epic battle.
All that.
Oh, that'd be a way to start. Do we have one more Monday for this? We don't. Next Monday's the start of next year.
Is it?
Yeah, let me pull up the calendar, but I'm pretty sure it is.
Pull it up the calendar.
Oh, we have one more Monday for the next year, so maybe we can do the epic battle as our first Monday stream of 2025.
We might get it. I know we're getting close. We got to do the lower stores one,
Yeah.
and I think there's some rats in there to kill.
Okay.
And they have to adjust the count or whatever. Spoilers. But yeah, we're getting very close to it.
Well, we're still gonna do a Friday stream this week. Haven't talked to Bandit yet to know if we're gonna do it with Bandit or if we're gonna do have a good one, King. We're starting to get bored to death. Yeah. Or if we're gonna do like a Mega Man stream or what we're gonna do there. But we'll still have a Friday stream. My family that's come in is going out Friday morning, so no reason not to do a Friday stream.
Okay.
Then next Monday we're still on for some LOTRO.
Don't forget that's the last Friday stream of the year, so you might
want to do something special.
yeah, wear a hat or something.
And then next Friday should still be continuing as well. And like I said, next week might be the start. We might start it next year of random Tuesday streams. But when I say random, I don't just mean like, hey, here's a random Tuesday, 7 p.m. Let's go. I mean, it will quite literally be random times as well.
Yeah. Like,
So-
hey, I got a moment.
I can't promise you're going to have a lot of warning that I'm going live, but I will post it in the Discord when I go live. So, but I think that's all that I had. You got anything?
It might be worth logging on if you've got the time for anybody, not just, I'm saying just to use for anybody who may play this game, even a little bit that may come across this in the next couple of days to log on Christmas.
Yeah.
And definitely don't miss out
On those keys.
on those keys, yeah. Where are we milestoned?
I'm still milestoned here
That's what
on
we're
the lowest tier.
Minas
The
Tirith,
first
where's
tier of Minas Tirith.
Okay, I got to get those keys to Rungren.
Yeah. So you gonna run back to your house?
I think so.
Okay.
But that's all I have.
Well then, we'll be back Friday with something. We'll be
Yeah.
back next Monday with more Gundam, more LOTRO,
Yeah.
and we'll just continue on. There'll be some. You get to officially meet Bring Stabity in the next couple episodes.
Oh, that's exciting.
great.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, until next time. Yeah, Merry Christmas. If you don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Hanukkah. If you don't celebrate Hanukkah, Happy Holidays. Whatever it is you do celebrate. If you don't celebrate at all, hey, have a good week, I guess.
Have a Festivus.
Right. But until next time, I've been Trey.
I've been Rungren.
And this has been the Full Spectrums MMO Monday with LOTRO. I messed that intro up. It's been outro. It's been 3 weeks.
You've got nothing correct.
Anyway,
Nothing.
This has been LOTRO. Remember to always enjoy the full spectrum that LOTRO has to offer.
Oh my gosh. Good night.
Thinking about gas station.